With all the plates we spin as realtors, sometimes we can forget certain things. What I want to do today is share with you some checklists that you should have in your business that'll make sure everything gets done correctly. You know, there are certain times in our business when it just feels like every cylinder is firing. We're at a place where our business is growing. We're not missing anything. And typically in my business, what's happened when I'm in that position is that I am following a systemized plan of action, a checklist, so to speak. What I want to do today is I want to share with you some different checklists that you can use in your business that'll make sure you hit on all cylinders at all times. The first one is this: any new leads. Have a checklist for new leads. Is this someone that has just come into the system? Make sure that you've got a search set up where they're going to receive properties that fit their criteria. Or if they're a seller, properties that are going on the market, selling, going under contract like theirs in their neighborhood. Are you set up where you've got yourself set up to check in with them on a 4-week basis? Have you got automated texts going out, automatic emails? What is it you're doing and that you're checking to make sure that you're going to have everything possible so that you stay top of mind, and when the business comes about, you're the one they choose? The second checklist you should have in your business is a new listing checklist. You see, what can happen is we can have the point where we get the listing and then we know we have to get it in the MLS. We know we need to get photos done. We know we need to get seller's disclosure done. All of the items that happen, and sometimes we can get so systematic in what we have to do to get the listing up that we forget about the marketing. A new listing checklist should have everything involved. I used to call it my listing launch formula. It was basically, this was a system that I developed over 20 years of marketing, of getting things on the market and getting as many people as possible, as quick as possible in the house so that we could sell it for the highest price in the quickest time period. I've got these checklists that I've used for years, and basically it just goes through everything from input to marketing and everywhere in between. The third checklist is a pending contract checklist. You see, the most critical time once you get something under contract is that time period between the time it goes under contract and that it closes. This is typically when, if there's going to be a problem, it's going to pop up. The systematic approach to making sure that everything gets done in a systematic and a timely manner is going to give you the ability to communicate to your seller or your buyer in a way that's going to not only just generate this closing and make it smooth, but it's going to set the stage for those referrals that'll come in the future. The fourth checklist, and probably the most important, is the post-closing checklist. This is when you take a customer and make them a client. This is where you make sure that you don't miss any of the beat as far as making sure that you have properties going out to them on a monthly basis that are like their home, that gives them the idea of what's going on in the market in their neighborhood, homes like theirs, so you stay top of mind. This is also the time, did I send them a closing gift? Did I make sure that I got their tax documents to them at the first of the next year? All of these things that we need to do to make sure that we're adding value into the future so that they send us referrals, and also that when the time comes for them to make a move again, we're top of mind. You see, these checklists, if you do these things, your business will begin to hit on all cylinders. It'll get to a place where really it almost feels easy at times. When you get to that place, you'll know that your business is going to grow. Listen, if you'd like copies of these checklists, some of the examples that I've got, I'm not saying they're perfect, but maybe I can get them to you in a way that helps you build your business. Just email me, private message me, however you can reach out to me. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel for other videos, and I'll talk to you soon.